Welcome back to another Icarus episode. There was a meeting of the Bone Armor tribe. We decided we had enough of those elusive caves and we're going to send out search parties to find them. While on the hunt for some caves, we did some nighttime hunting as well. I just knew at some point I'm going to need as many pieces of leather as I can find, while there were already containers flowing of the stuff. If you knew you would run out, it's like you can never find enough again. That, or you have so much you don't even waste your time anymore skinning anything you take out. After some failed attempts, at last a cave was found. I've been wanting iron ore so badly. After farming just a bit, I ran all the way back to base just to craft some up. I knew it would take a couple of trips anyway to farm out this cave. I might as well have a faster tool to get the job done with. The cave ended up not being that far away. While we did not know it yet, we picked a decent spot for a base. It was kind of in the middle of the region, so it gave us access to quite a few caves in either direction. While at some point, we would end up having to travel quite far south or north. For now, once we found some further caves, we would be rolling in the ores. since it was going to take a while for the ores to cook anyway. I thought I might as well return to the cave and farm some more. I'd take a few more trips out to this one before depleting it. Sometimes, just in passing as I was looking to farm other things. It really was at a decent spot, not that far from us. Yes, I am that person in the group who likes to try to create some kind of storage organization. At this point, we were still working out of that starter chest everyone makes. I have now decided to upgrade us to a couple of wooden cupboards. I then went around transferring matching stacks of items from cupboard to quickly match up stacks of items, freeing up quite a few storage slots and making it a bit easier to find items when looking for them. I was rather glad we also had a decent way to make some oxygen for the time being, along with some containers for it. We were now at the stage where things like water and oxygen were no longer something you kept thinking about, unless you got so used to having an oxygen bottle that you ran off to do something and failed to check it in quite some time. So naturally, once you got to the location you wanted to get to, you got a message about being low on oxygen. Nope, that never happened. I was now armed with a bunch of iron tools. The damage I was going to be doing, which Mother Nature better look out for. Since I do a lot of the gathering, I usually get the best tools first. I then take my old tools and pass them down in line to the next person. Since stone was so basic, there would be no need for that. As quickly as I could upgrade out of these iron tools, I'd give them to someone else. Just a short meeting on our plan of attack. This one was a decently sized cave, and since I'm on a server, I might as well not go in alone. It was going to take a few trips to fully clear this cave out. I'm so glad I made the storage ahead of time, as we were about to fill up our base with ores. We had been holding on to some exotics for a while now. It was time to have the ability to turn them in and get some points. A few items I would not mind acquiring from the workshop. They would, however, be a bit of a grind to get. The base was progressing along at a decent rate. I'm also glad I'm not the only one who was struggling with getting the roof right while building in Icarus. It can get a bit annoying when it fails to work the way you want. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like this video and subscribe for further content.